Hi everybody, this is Meg at Chasing Retro, and today is Thrifty Thursday. This is an open collab hosted by Sheree at Turquoise Dreaming. If you want to join in, all you have to do is post a video showing your thrifty finds and link back to her channel and use that hashtag. So today, I'm going to go ahead and do this a little quickly if I can, because I really need to get these things put away. I'm cleaning house for the weekend, want a fresh, clean start for the weekend, and so I am going through and scouring the things that I have just let pile up over the past week or two. I have some things to show you today from a thrift shop, two thrift shops actually, a library bookstore, and an estate sale. I got a few more things today at another thrift shop. My favorite one is back open, yay! But most of those actually were not junk journaling related. They were personal items or items for my home. So I will not be showing those right now. I may show those next week. We'll see. They are literally still in the bag. First, I want to show you what I found at the library bookstore. I say store. At my local branch, it's just a table. So I have this book in hard copy, but I have not had the heart to tear into it because I love this story and I love the book itself. And for some reason, certain children's books I cannot take them apart. And that's one of them. It was one of my favorite stories growing up. I read it to my children when they were little. I love the brown pencil drawings. And so I was so excited to find a paperback copy at the library table. The other thing that I found is something that I really don't need. This might be going in my shop. I have several of these already from the same era, the same decade. This is 1973, and it is just a magazine put out by, who put this magazine out? I thought it was McCall's, but I could be wrong. Let me look. Tandy Corporation, are you serious? Like the computer? Tandy? Wow, okay. I did not know that. That's really neat though. It would make sense though, because look what is inside of this. The first ad is for Radio Shack. I need to show this to my son. Electronic project kit. So my son is in electrical engineering as a major, and one of the things that sort of got him interested in this profession, not just that his dad is an engineer by major as well, but he had a kit very similar to this called snap circuits. I don't know if your kids play with those, but they were basically circuits that you can snap, like with a clothing snap, onto other snaps on a board, and you could connect them in such a way and create things that light up, that spin, blah, blah, blah. Teaches the basic fundamentals of electronic wiring and all that. So this is really cool. I'll have to scan that and let him keep that. So this magazine just has all kinds of decorating. Oh, look at that. Macrame for miles. How to do macrame. I can't do this. My husband, the few that I have in my house that I have not bought, he has made. For some reason, I'm just not good at knots. Oh, that's cute. The pansy has a face on it. Yeah. Oh, this is really neat. It's like a shadow box and it has gingham fabric behind it. I love this. And it's got Matthew 6:28. Oh, this is so neat. Sometimes I don't really like the crafts in these magazines, but that would be a fun one. I would totally do that and put it in my home. So these remind me of Pizza Hut. Raise your hand if you grew up in the 80s and ate at Pizza Hut on Friday nights. Abstract painting, candle making kits. Oh yeah, platform shoes, amazing. How to embellish your platform. Y'all, I have seriously given thought to doing this to some pairs of shoes that I have that are just boring or old. Like adding trim. Or E6000ing a vintage earring or brooch on the, like right there on the edge near your toes. I don't know, is that really weird or what? Oh wow, I remember these octagonal type or hexagonal tables with a beveled edge. Okay, here's some terrariums. This page is unstapled. These little decoupage animals are so cute. I love them. Now that's interesting. Did they upholster a dresser? These types of things right here sell so well right now. I see them at yard sales, and everything at like a yard sale will be 25 cents, and then they have one of these and it's like 200. So funny. I used to paint glassware. I would go to Goodwill and then I would get some paints and do paints or decoupage an image and then hang them on the wall. I did that in the early 2000s. Oh, I remember these. The little furry pets. Yep. This is just so great. Look at this Snoopy candle. That is cool. I mean, all of these things are cool again. Oh wow, she's putting beaded trim on that in a chevron pattern. That's fun. Those are popsicle sticks. Okay, so yeah, this looks like a fun little magazine. This one is actually more fun than the ones that I currently have. And someone had some circles in here to remind them of things they need to request. All right, I've already shown y'all this on Instagram, but I'll flip through it really fast. I ended up not using this book for my sunflower journals because it is in such great shape. It is just beautiful, and it's a beautiful story. It's about Native Americans, and so this will probably be going in my shop as well because I just did not have, I mean, the pages are so clean. I did not have the heart to tear into this. But if this book is interesting to you, look for it in my shop. Okay. Also at this thrift store, I found the cheapest little golden book I've ever found in my life. It's one of the old ones. Not super old, but old enough to be 39 cents. And I got this for $0.25, y'all. I actually got this less than it cost new, which is, there comes a point where things kind of like go past price-wise, and then you start to pay a lot more than their original price. And then more current things you see at thrift stores will be cheaper than they are in the stores. But there's this reverse that happens, and I got this for way cheaper than, so I was surprised is what I'm saying, because normally these prices on these types of things tend to go up and up and up. So I hope that made sense to y'all. I am so fragmented today. I've been running around like crazy, running errands. I had a bunch of things I had to get done today, and my brain is tired. Okay, so this little box of cards, there's not that many left. What's in the bottom? Oh, there's other random things in here. Lots more envelopes than I have cards, so I'm not really sure what that means. Maybe someone had combined two sets, but yes, that's what it appears to be like, because there's, okay, so there's this, Oddballs from Arkansas, and then this. So there were obviously two sets at one point, and I just got what was left of one of the sets. But they're these French door cards. They are single, they're not folded, they're flat cards. But I love them, and I really want to make a journal about doors, and I also want to make a journal about house and home. So this will work for both of those just perfectly. And the color of the wall is the color that I had in my bedroom painted when I was a kid. It's like a calamine lotion pink. So I thought that was a fun little find. I found this book. I have seen other people haul this, but I have not seen it in a store yet. I was afraid that when I opened it, it was going to be that really thin, very dark brown, almost like newsprint filling pages, but no. These are actually good pages, and the drawings are where it's just black with one other color for the most part. I think there may be some that aren't. But yeah, so here's some greens, and you've got the classic rhymes like Old Mother Hubbard, which makes me really sad. Little Bo Peep, Little Miss Muffet. But I thought these would be, not only would they be good journaling pages, because if you folded it, look at all this space you have to write. But these are perfect images to cut out to make cards and tags. It looks like a variety of different illustrators too, which is always a plus for me. Here's some images that are lots of colors. So it's almost like they just put a bunch of different illustrators together. I remember my mom saying this poem all the time when we asked her how many days were in a month. She'd have to say the whole poem every time. So yeah, so fun. Super excited about this. I keep saying I don't need one more book, but they keep coming home with me. It's really bad. As Carrie says, I need an intervention, y'all. Sorry, the background is just my cutting mat today. This is a doily, like a Battenberg lace doily, probably machine made, but I never see square ones, and I love to wrap doilies like this around a journal. It was already, like, had been caught in the laundry or something and ripped apart a little bit, so I don't feel bad at all about using this one in a journal or on a journal. And I love it when I find these, because you can cut these apart and use them as doilies. So this is just a little, you probably put it in the center of a dining table, put your flowers, a vase of flowers in the middle. And this feels like cotton. Both of these are cotton. And then I found this set, which has been on my wish list for a while. Unfortunately, they only had 3, but I will take what I can get. This is the Wonderful Worlds of Walt Disney set, and it comes with 4, but like I said, I only have 3. I have America, Fantasyland, and Stories from Other Lands. I love that there's bagpipes on the front of this one. This one was really dirty compared to the others. Maybe it was on the top of a box. I'll have to clean this one. I know what that is. It's Cherry Tree Lane. Yep, there's Mary Poppins. My family just watched The Nanny Diaries last night. I read that book when it first came out. I thought it was so funny and so good. And then they made a movie, and I just kind of forgot about it. So I told my daughter she would enjoy it, and she did. And there's a lot of references to Mary Poppins in it. So yeah, super fun. All Disney stories. Wow, there's some live action shots right here from Robin Hood. I don't really make Disney journals, but some of these illustrations can still be used in an eclectic journal. And wow, there's it's almost encyclopedia-like. You have a mixture of stories and true things about other lands. And then Fantasyland is, I don't want to hit the, I guess more of their magical Disney princess type stories. Dumbo makes me sad too. Y'all, I have not watched the new Dumbo, and I don't think I'm going to. The old one made me so sad. I don't think I can handle the new one. And last but not least, America. Well, who is this? This looks like, I was about to say, that looks like Old Yeller. Baby Crockett, Uncle Remus, Paul Revere. Some of these are they kind of overlap with another Disney bedtime storybook that I have, but that's fine. Like this, oh, that looks like the Shaggy Dog. The spine is coming apart, I think. Oh, I loved Pollyanna when I was younger. I loved Haley Mills. But see, an image like this, you would never know that's from a Disney book. So, okay, that was my thrift store finds, and now I will show you my estate sale. I got this. These are really old, unopened. Now, everything at this estate sale is filthy. Like, part of why it's been sitting in my floor is because I'm gonna have to clean everything, like deep clean. Because I think these had been in a house shut up for a long, long time. But still has the original Walmart sticker on it. I love it. But my mama had these. I just noticed that these are pretty crushed. That's fine. I could probably bend them back out. My mama had these aluminum cookie cutters when I was a kid, and I remember making Christmas cookies with them. She still has them, I'm assuming, but I thought I needed my own set. So, got those. I got 3 boxes of cards slash stationery, and I really don't remember what's in these. So these are all, I believe, all sympathy cards. Very pretty images though. I'll probably put some of these in my shop and then use the other ones just as images, because this would be pretty in a faith journal as well as that. Beautiful florals. We got some repeats now. Envelopes are still in there. And then we have thank you cards and envelopes. These are, oh yes, I remember these now. I think these look like wedding or graduation, but I just thought they were, it's funny how the envelopes turned brown, but these didn't. I just thought these would be great to tuck into journals. I like the font, I like the silver that's the reverse embossing, which I can't remember what that's called. And then these tiny little envelopes. And last but not least, all occasion. And I don't know what some of this is, but there's a business card. And then a thank you note, a fall card. That's pretty. Normally the backs of cards aren't very pretty, but that's nice. More thank yous. Somebody must have gotten something at the hospital. This is really 80s. I love it. And then these are old. Wow, this paper is that textured paper. And then these are like multi-layered with ribbon. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, that's so pretty. The embossed doily. Ooh. Another anniversary. I don't know if all these are anniversary or not. Ooh, I love how this is folded out. So creative. Nice. I like that green. More fall cards. Lots of them. Maybe I should put these in my shop too. I don't know how old these are. I'm guessing 80s, but I could be wrong. Maybe they may be a little older. There's no people or cars in them, the 2 easiest ways to date to date something. And these look like maybe what came in the box. So very 80s looking. Oh, another one. Look at this, transparent. Love it. Another fall one. Aw. That's cute. I like the colors on this one. Anniversary. Birthday. Birthday. Little koala. Thank you. Ooh, nice. Birthday, birthday. Okay. So, worth $1, in my opinion. Actually, they were 50 cents because I went on the last day. So this box was 50 cents. I found this in a box of records, but they let me buy it separately because it was the only one with the book. So this will go into my stash when I make my Heidi journals. I'm glad I'm not the only one who used to write names all over their stuff. I did that. Nice. Look at that. Okay. So I got these because they look very mid-century. These are not for junk journals, these are framed. They're obviously with age and probably heat, they are pulling away from whatever's behind them. I don't know if I can fix that or not, or I might just leave them as is. Sometimes when I get things like this, I also like to paint the frames. These are pretty easy to take apart and refurbish and put back together. There's also no way to hang it, so I would need to add a hook or a sawtooth. But I just thought they looked very mid-century and fun, so I don't really see stuff like that too often. I got this little brochure that looks like it was given to a new mom in the hospital. Nothing is written in it, and I don't think there's a date, but it looks like the early 70s maybe. How to feed your baby, and then all the times that the lunches and breakfast and all the meals are served in this hospital, and what a typical day looks like in the hospital. Women stayed in the hospital a lot longer back then, so I guess having a brochure was helpful. Then I found these just sitting on a night table, and he said I could have them. I don't know if these were originally pink or if they were newsprint, and then, because I have some others very similar to this, and they're also pink. It might just be what age does to this paper, but these are Sears ads for Christmas, and I just love them. Artesia. Look at that. We had a vinyl hassock when I was a kid, and I used to turn it on its side and sort of like run and jump onto it, and it would propel me forward. On my stomach, I should say. Not with my feet, not my feet, not my feet. I would jump and roll on my stomach, and it would sort of shoot me forward, and I would crash into some pillows. It was fun. It's amazing I didn't have any broken bones. That's so cool. And then here's the little children's wear, men's wear, and look at that. Power tools. These still kind of look the same though. These haven't changed a whole lot. These are awesome. These are also coveted nowadays. And oh my goodness, y'all, is this Merry Mushroom or Magic Mushroom? I see these all the time on Etsy. That's funny. Look how cheap they used to be. And then last but not least, I bought a board game. Art Linkletter was the guy that was on the TV in the 60s and 70s, and I think he used to, evidently he had a show called House Party, but I think he used to also have a show called Children Say the Darndest Things or something like that. My mom loved that show. This has been opened, but it looks like it's never been played. See, it's shrink wrapped. And then we have a game board that's super groovy. And then, so I'm not gonna open all the cards because they're shrink wrapped, but the cards that come with this look like this. They're super mod. I love it. And then you have the spinner, and then, let me see if I can move this up for y'all. I've got stuff perched on both sides of me. It's scaring me. I'm gonna drop something. There's something in there, like a cup of something, and then there's some little people. And then here's all the cards, and there's a timer, and here's a little tiny money. It's real tiny. So, I was excited to find this. I've never seen this game before, ever. So, what was y'all's favorite thing this time from the thrift store, the library shop, or the estate sale? Let me know below. And again, if you'd like to join in the collaboration, it's hashtag Thrifty Thursday and link back to Sheree at Turquoise Dreaming. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.